Am I the a-hole for not forgiving father after he stole my inheritance? It's 1999, my mom passes away from liver cancer. I'm 25 years old, single child, wet behind the ears, and gullible. 80% of my mother's estate at the time, about $16,000, but we're not in the USA, pays out to me. My dad says, due to my mom's deteriorating mental health, they never had time to change her will. The money should have come to him, can I pay it over to him? I agree, because one is supposed to trust your parents. Fast forward about 5 years and one brief failed marriage later, he finds himself a nice Russian bride. The dynamic changes, and he badmouths my late mom at every barbecue, etc., and his new wife is the best thing ever. I move cities, get married, and start a family of my own. We chat on the phone once a week or every 2 weeks but don't see each other for years, 8 years to be exact. He and the Russian bride came and visited once, and they borrowed my truck to go to a big national park. I gave it to them with a full tank of diesel, I got it back empty, with the light on. In 2023, he sold his house and moved to Russia with his bride. I'm not sure if he invested the house's money locally or if he moved it to Russia. I suspect the latter so the bride can easily access it when he falls over. My, now late wife fell ill and passed away last year. I sent a message to everyone after she passed away with all the funeral details and what had happened. My dad's response was, oh, now that's bad news. He doesn't bother flying in for the funeral service or anything. He messaged me a few weeks later, asking if she was cremated or buried. Like WTF, I speak to his sister, a highly educated PhD with many law degrees, etc. We speak about my mom's passing and the similarities to what happened to me. I mentioned the inheritance. She freaks out. She, being legally qualified, helped my mom with the will in the hospital before she passed away as she knew my dad would be a douche about the money. I confront my dad about the money, 25 years after he swindled me out of it. He denies it, then tries to claim the amount was 10% of what it truly was, and with every lie I bring out what I remember to be the truth, along with evidence. Eventually, I tell him never to contact me again and stop answering his messages. He tries to message me once a while, but it's more and more random. Turns out that it looks like he has early stages of dementia. A few months later some distant family contacts us, asking why I have no contact with my father, because he reached out to them to talk, and he seems lonely. We suspect the bride leaves him alone at home because with dementia he is a handful and she doesn't want to deal with him. We tell them what happened and they understand. As time passes, his sister is now asking me to forgive him for what he did and to free my soul from these shackles, as she calls it. My reply was from the series Billions hate is nature's most perfect energy source. It's endlessly renewable. I have no urge to forgive him, but am I the a-hole for not forgiving?